Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of the Dan Dawson Show. So what we're doing here is we're going to start a few new groups. This is my man, James Williams. He knows more about sports than I do. I only know about the Dallas Cowboys.
And that's not saying much.
Okay, see, you didn't have to go there. So
I'm sorry. That was too soon, huh?
it's America's team.
Yeah, I don't know who picked that one, but okay, we'll go with
Actually, I do. It was a sportscaster who named us America's team.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Hey, we've been trying to give you guys time to catch up with our Super Bowls. It's like we can't even win this year. Nobody's catching up.
Wow.
Except for fucking Tom Brady, man. That guy, he just does everything.
Really go there.
Wow. I did. So here's what we're gonna do. So me and the ex-wife are still decent friends because we're neither in the same state. We're gonna do a show on relationships. James, my man, will be doing a show on sports because I don't really follow sports. It's not really my thing.
We know.
My daughter and her husband are going to be doing shows on how to tour New Vegas. We're trying to branch out and just stuff like that. And we're going to do that. But so to bring you in, James, you saw the shooting in Nashville.
Yeah, I did. And it was tragic, horrific. And I don't understand why we're not addressing the issue. The lady bought 7 guns legally. She bought 7 guns before a mass shooting. Now, me from Chicago, I get firearms and all that because, like I say, I'm a Second Amendment guy as well. I do believe in the Second Amendment, but I do also believe that it should be regulated to a point where you pass a background check, comprehensive background testing, and everything. I get that.
Yeah, but here's the problem. She did pass the background check.
But dude, listen, this doesn't spark some kind of red flag. You buy 7 firearms? Like, come on.
No, not really. That's a big why.
You in Texas, that's why. You're in Texas.
No, even in Washington, I bought 3 Glock 34s, all Gen 4, because I was shooting competition.
But then you're a firearms
James, listen. I bought 3 9mm PCCs, right?
Okay.
This is all within a 1 week period.
But Dan,
and I bought 3 AR-15s, but they were all clones because I needed them for competition. Because when you're in competition,
your firearms instructor, your credentials ring bells. So let's not try to play the tit for tat thing. A white lady that buys 7 guns at one time? Really?
Actually, it wasn't a lady, it was a man.
Dude, it was a lady.
No, it was a man.
The Nashville shooter was a lady.
No.
Yes.
It's a trans woman.
Oh, dude, stop.
She started off life as a man.
As I sit here and drink my whiskey that I shall not name, for I don't want any problems with anybody, distributors and all that.
Hold up. Might it be old number 7?
I cannot confirm or deny.
Bro, confirm or deny because we need sponsors.
Well, let's just say
I'm drinking some Jack Old number 7.
Let's just say it's a toss up between old number 7 and my dearest uncle. Wink.
Hold up. James,
yes,
I'm about to go say what you were saying, right? And I'll come back and you tell me what you said. Hold up. Give me a second here. I'm trying to get us sponsors.
Oh, well, I'm not going to confirm or deny. It's a toss up between old number 7 and my dearest uncle, wink, wink, who is really near and dear, wink, wink, to my heart. Uncle is near to my heart. But anyway, I haven't been on a while and I have no idea what's going on with my camera. So what I'm going to do is just talk to you people. I've dealt with a few tragedies in the last couple of years, and not to get off on some wild ass rant here, but I haven't been myself. I haven't been happy, go lucky, upbeat, and all that. And I still try to stay positive for the people in my life. And me moving forward, this is a form of therapy to me, along with my writing. So I do write as well. I've actually written a book before, which I didn't publish. Don't judge me, judge your mama. And I do write poetry. So just putting this out there, and Dan has the old big ass bottle of Jack Daniels.
Old number 7. I
Old
would
number
like to
7.
thank Jack Daniels for in the future sponsoring this podcast.
Duly noted and taken into consideration. But I was drinking that, and I was drinking something from my uncle, who is near and dear to my heart. So
Oh no, go ahead and speak on that.
yes, so like I was saying, this is a form of therapy for me. So the people that tune in, I really do appreciate it. Gives me a chance to just unload what I'm really feeling inside. So I really want to thank everybody that tunes into these, because you do help me a lot. Keep me from losing my mind and going crazy and blowing up shit. So,
well, you know what, actually, James, be careful how you say that, because now Biden is saying, oh, these soldiers come back with PTSD. Like, motherfuckers, you're the ones sending us to war.
Yes, we know.
Yeah.
PTSD has been redefined so many times over the generation. Over the generation, it's been redefined. So I get it. But you can't expect to put somebody in a combat zone to where your life is just on the flip of a coin. You could either come home, or you could either be blown to smithereens, you could be shot to death. And this could happen anytime while you're awake, or when you're sleeping in a bunk, in a tent, or in a shelter. It could happen anytime. So living a life at that tempo and then coming back home and expecting people to be okay, I don't understand that part. And
Oh, James, let me tell you a story.
Before. Yeah.
You know, I run my own businesses, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
One of my businesses, people come by the house. So I had this lady, she was speaking Russian, right? Luckily, I speak a little bit of Russian, not much. I mean, I could never hold a conversation in Russian.
Yeah, right? We don't mess with them people. That's why we don't buy Smirnoff vodka. Just thought I had to throw that out in the universe.
But she came over, and it was one day here in Texas, it was raining, it was cold. So I brought her in the house, I took off my beanie hat, right? Bruh, she goes, Doc. You know, combat medics, we're known as Doc.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? She's like, I grew up in Bosnia. You're a Doc. And keep in mind, I'm a lot older and I don't look the way I used to look. I used to have 6-pack abs. That shit ain't happening. But we're sitting at my dining room table. She jumps across the table, knocks all the papers on the floor, and just gave me the biggest hug. So we do a lot of good out there.
Yeah.
But I think part of the problem is these people who have no conscience, who want to make money. It doesn't matter if they're Democrat or Republican. It doesn't matter.
No.
They want to make money, and they do it on our backs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you please your donors. You please your donors. And that's who you're loyal to. You know, you're not loyal to the people that put you in those positions. You're not loyal to your constituents. You're loyal to those people that pay you. That's who you're loyal to. So it doesn't matter to me, Democrat, Republican, Independent, I don't care. If you are not right for the people, you're not fucking right for the people.
So let me ask you something, right? I know I'm kind of ambushing you with this, and I apologize for it. It's not sports, and I know that's your thing. So anybody who tunes in to the James Williams Sports Show, he's on sports. If you need to know anything about sports, don't message me, because I don't. It's not Dallas Cowboys. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, that ain't much.
You go over, you email James because I don't know. But like what's a LeBron or what? James? I don't know what you're talking
Ron
about.
James, come on, dude.
Who's that?
He plays for the Los Angeles Lakers, and everybody considers him to be the GOAT. He
Nope.
just passed Kareem in all-time
Hold
scoring.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. James,
Yes. Yeah.
we're about to flip-flop here. You know who the GOAT is?
Michael Jordan.
Michael fucking Jordan.
I'm from Chicago, and I know this. Yes.
Michael fucking Jordan is the GOAT.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Yes. Come on, don't do that. Now, LeBron is great. I give it to him.
LeBron is big.
No.
Think about it. Michael Jordan was what, 6'4"?
6'6". Michael Jordan was 6'6".
Oh, that's pretty big.
He's tall. Michael Jordan.
But LeBron James is like what, 8'2"?
6'8". 6'8".
Like 8'2", yeah.
Now listen, this is the thing. I give.
You know what? I would
LeBron
have to
credit.
shoot LeBron.
I'll give LeBron credit where credit is due. LeBron is a great player.
But he's not the GOAT.
He is, hell no, he is not the GOAT. Michael
He
Jordan
could not do half the thing Michael Jeffrey Jordan did.
No, LeBron is a great player. LeBron's niche. This is what makes LeBron go down in history. He will go to a team and make your team a hell of a lot better, and you'll win the title. That's his thing, because that's what he's done.
Yeah, but is it better to do it with separate teams where you build your own team? Or is it better to do it like Jordan did, stay right there in Chicago with Scotty? You bring in Dennis Rodman, who was my all-time favorite player.
Yeah, I love the worm. I love the worm.
Oh, yeah. Bro, when you can rebound like that, that was what I based in high school. That's how I made from sophomore, junior, and senior year, first team All-State. At 6 foot tall, rebounds.
That's what's up.
Because I'm gonna block you out and I'm getting that ball.
Now, there is never a scenario that I would take LeBron over Michael Jordan.
Exactly.
There's never a scenario when I would take LeBron over Kobe Bryant. Don't forget about the Black Mamba now.
I remember LeBron.
Dude, Kobe owned LeBron.
Well, they had the same mentality. It's like, I'm gonna go out there and get it.
And Kobe said it in an interview. He's like, there are players in this league that you can go at them and you can talk shit to them and you'll already be in their head. He said, but there are those rare people that you run into that has the same DNA as you. And you know you're going to have to bring it. He's like, that's what happened when he ran into Michael Jordan.
Larry Bird.
Oh, dude, one of the coldest players in the NBA.
Bro, I was watching this YouTube video. And it was just Larry Bird roasting people.
Oh, yeah.
Go tell your mother to pull you off the court. It's like, wow.
And did you see the one where Byron Scott talked to him? He's like, Larry Bird was telling me where he was going and what he was going to do, and nothing he could do to stop it.
I saw that. He's like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you can't stop me.
And then he got mad. He's like, some coach was disrespectful because they put a white guy on him to stick him.
Bruh. We would be playing high school games, right? And so keep in mind, I grew up during that age. We grew up during the same age. We're about the same age, right?
Yes, sir.
And I grew up watching people like Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman. And I told this one player, it's like, you know what? Because I would go for a rebound. He kept pushing me, right? This guy has scholarship offers, but he kept pushing me. Anytime I went up, he pushed me to get a rebound, right? He wouldn't even jump. I was like, you know what? I'm going to break your ankle. So for the next quarter and a half, I didn't go for another rebound. I was just waiting. And a rebound came up, and I just stepped on his ankle, and all I heard was pop, pop, pop.
You know, you're a pretty strange individual, Dan. I just want to throw this out there.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of psychotic.
Not that I'm judging, because I'm not judging.
I'm just saying I'm a little bit psychotic.
But, you know, I'm just going to say, you may need to talk to somebody. And, hey, who better to talk to than me? I'm a counselor. That's what I do.
Hold on. You remember the one really, really bad patient we had? I'm going to give you initials. JG.
Yeah, yeah.
He saw me do a few takedowns. He handed me a card one day and he goes, "This is the number of some people who helped me. You might want to talk to them." But even from a kid, like, I'm gonna hurt you and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'm gonna talk shit.
Well, I've not been that vindictive in life. I used to be a nerd. You know that? I used to be a nerd. I used to be
I'm still a nerd.
scared to go outside.
I'm still really what?
Dude, when I was a kid, oh my God, dude. I was that kid that I used to sit back and read books. I used to read encyclopedias because when I was a kid, I wanted to be Encyclopedia Brown. He was one of my idols. Now, there was a time when
I actually loved Encyclopedia Brown.
That was my guy. Now, there was a time when I did not like to be outside. I would go to school and I would come home and I would sit in, I would read books, watch TV and things like that. And my dad, one day, he's like, "Hey, why every time I come home, you're always in the house?" And this is what I said to my dad, because I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
In fucking Chicago.
Yeah. And I told my dad,
Chicago, bruh.
I don't want to die. And my dad told me, he's like, "Listen, life is going to happen with or without you. You can sit here in this house and somebody could be shooting outside and a stray bullet comes by, hit you in the head, you're dead. You could be walking outside on your way to school, slip on a banana peel, hit your head on the curb, crack your skull wide open." He's like, "If it's your time to go, it's your time to go." So sitting in the house is not going to change anything.
You know what? That's what my mother used to say.
Yeah.
But we grew up in the country. I mean, our closest neighbors were a couple of miles away and they're cousins. We all grew up together.
Dude.
So it was different. It was different.
I saw my first gang fight when I was 6 years old. I saw my first stabbing when I was 13. I saw my first shooting. I stood at arm length away from somebody that got shot to death when I was 15. So my entire life, dude, I have been conditioned for violence.
Well, see, bro, that's the problem. It's the culture. We have to change the culture because our kids shouldn't grow up in that, and their kids shouldn't grow up in that.
Not at all.
No, they should grow up thriving.
But it's not the same now. Now, I'll give you this thing. Let's go back to the 70s. And I was born in 72. That tells you how old I am. In the 70s.
Bro, you're only a year older than me. Now I feel old.
In the 70s, if somebody had a problem with you, what would they do? They would ride down on you. And they would hop out and you would fight. And at the end of it, okay, all right, maybe you got me on this one or maybe I got you on that one. And you got back in the car and you went on about your business.
Yeah.
And you already knew, because that old saying, on sight, that's where that came from, on sight.
Yep.
On sight, we getting them up. Now, in the 80s, what did they do? They started moving towards knives and baseball bats and shit like that. But it was still more on sight. I see you, it's on. You see me, it's on. We're moving to the 90s. Now, we got guns. Now, I'm going to shoot you, but I'm going to shoot you. I'm not going to shoot every fucking body around you and miss you. I'm going to get you.
Very true.
We're moving to the 2000s. Now we just killing every fucking body.
And it doesn't make sense.
No, it does not. Does not.
It's really ridiculous.
And I like I say, I try to stay. I try to stay out of it, man. But at the same time, I get it. We're not setting the examples for these kids. They're not paying attention.
Actually, you know what? That's not true.
They have no respect.
Hold up, James.
Yeah.
That's not true. You say we're not setting examples for these kids, right?
Yeah.
No,
because
I think men like I think men like me.
They don't listen. That's why.
Very true.
They don't listen.
Very true. I can't even argue with that one.
So we can give them all the advice in the world, because like I was told a long time ago, dude, I have never met a dumb old person. Ever.
You don't get to be old by being dumb, bro.
Exactly. But these kids do, they'll kill you in a heartbeat. You step on their shoes, you look at them, you say the wrong thing, what's up, what's up? There go bullets flying. And they're not going to even hit you. And on that note, I'm just going to throw this out there. Dan is a drunk. He's a drunkard. I'm not mad at him because I'm a drunkard as well. We do indulge in the same types of whiskeys. And I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. But like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. I do want to thank you all that pay attention to these podcasts and these videos, because you are my therapy. Thank you again.
Well, see, and that's kind of the thing, and I think that's what podcasts like this, that's what it should be about, letting out therapy, right?
Right.
You know, and that's why, and James will tell you, we don't script our podcasts. A lot of people do. A lot of your big YouTube people script their podcasts. We don't. I'll call James. James, we were talking tonight, were we not?
Yeah, we were.
And I was like, hey, let's turn this into a video.
Yep.
We did not script any of this. It's like, this is just two brothers talking. Like, hey, this is what I've been through. This is what you've been through. This is what's happening in our lives. And we want to connect like that with our fans. It's like, this is what we want to do. This is what we do. We don't make up shit. James is really from Chicago, even though sometimes I doubt it.
Yeah, I am a man. I am born and raised.
You got too much Southern shit into you. Here's the thing. Here's why I say that, right? Because I usually don't fuck with dudes from Chicago or New York. Let me tell you a funny, but James is more Louisiana.
Really?
Yeah. You're more Louisiana. You eat hog moss and pig feet and fucking chicken.
No, I don't actually. I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork.
When'd you stop eating pork?
Oh, there's been years, my man. Years.
Also, should I not send you any whole hog?
No, you should not. You should not.
I wasn't gonna do it anyway because it's just too pricey. But anyway.
Right. Let's do that. Let's not.
So you probably won't be coming to my backyard barbecue tent I set up.
No, I probably won't. But if you go
hold up, but I have beef ribs.
Huh?
I have beef ribs.
Lips? Oh, I thought you said beef lips.
No, I have beef ribs. I have brisket.
I'm good with that.
Bro, if you want to drive over 3,000 miles to get some beef ribs, I'll even throw in a couple for free shit to get you back.
Listen, dude.
Bro, I'll double your order. Bro, I want 6 pounds of beef ribs. Be like, I'll give you 12, bro. That's a long fucking drive. But no, so all these shows that are going to come out under the Dawson Media Group, none of them are scripted. They're just all live. Because I want you to really see not so much of me, because I'm going to be taking a step back and just kind of running it, but I want my viewers to see these people are, James is real, James is authentic. When me and the ex-wife do the show, it's real, it's authentic. She doesn't like me, I don't like her, but we agreed to do it together. My daughter, her husband, real authentic. My boy Brandon and his wife, what it's like to raise an autistic child. That's real and authentic. And that's just who we are. And it's not scripted. We're not reading off teleprompters. Nobody's written anything for us. We're going off the top of the head.
Yeah, I can't do it.
And also, please tune in to Whiskey and Wrestling.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. We definitely got to get that one up.
Oh, bruh, do you think
Cody
the table's gonna lose his title coming up here?
Yeah, I think Cody's gonna get him.
Really, you think so?
I think so. They just let Cody beat Solo Sikoa.
I saw that.
So yeah, come on. And dude, he wrestled with his whole goddamn muscle torn off the bone, and he beat Seth Rollins. I mean, they scripted it for him to beat Seth Rollins. So, like, come on, bro.
But do you really think he's going to take down the head of the table? Even though the table's been falling apart.
Yeah, I think.
So anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
The Rock's cousin, because apparently all Samoans are related. I don't have an issue with that because if you have a Samoan neighbor, they're going to feed you every day. You might end up packing. Bro, I had to get back in the gym because of my Samoan fucking neighbors.
Yeah.
And me and James have been to the gym together. He's like, how do you work out that much? I'm like, because my Samoan neighbors feed me all day long. It's like, here, you want food? You want food? No food. That's why Samoans are so fucking big. They make everybody that big. It's like, okay, apparently I don't have to go to the grocery store because I have Samoan neighbors.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, we still got a few minutes. Hey, James, now you're a firearms owner.
Yes.
You love your guns.
Yes, I do.
That's why I say you're from the South. Chicago people don't even have guns.
Listen, I carry all the time.
Well, you know what? That is one of the beautiful things about being back home. Only carry when I go out to the country, and that's for snakes. But I'll sit out in front of my house, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm moving, right? I'm moving to a more rural area than where I am now. All my stuff is loaded in both my SUVs, and I don't even lock my trucks at night.
Well, you can't do that in Chicago. Trust and believe.
Oh, bro, I fell asleep the night before last with the door wide open.
Yeah, you ain't doing that around us. I'm sorry. But it's been cool. And we are definitely gonna have to do more.
Yeah, of course.
So yes, sir.
All right, well, so everybody watch for the James Williams Sports Show.
Appreciate
coming
it.
up on YouTube.
You know it. And
when the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl next year, expect me on that motherfucker, because I'm gonna talk mad shit to James.
Do you know what we just did?
Who's we?
The
What's
Chicago Bears. Do you know what we just did? We just traded the #1 pick for the #9 pick. What did we get in return? 2 second-round picks.
What's a Chicago Bear? There are no Bears in Chicago.
Dude, listen.
I'm just saying.
Why
Dallas Cowboys? There's Cowboys in Texas. It's Texas.
Really?
Yeah, we all wear black cowboy hats. It's a whole thing. Hold up, James. You want to see something funny? Want to see this? Look, I'm reaching to my right, and now I have on a black cowboy hat.
Oh boy!
I dare you to pull a bear out. Where's your bear?
Come on, you know I got my Bears hats always. Always.
No, a real bear. Where's your bear?
Well, out in the woods here, but we're not gonna deal with that right now. #1.
Look, it's a cowboy hat. You see it?
Yeah, I see that BS.
Okay, as long as you see it. As long as you see it. All right, brother. It's been good talking with you. We're gonna do this a couple more times. I want your show to kick off really good. So, and we're gonna build you up a following, and that's what we do.
We are good to go, my man.
Especially when the Dallas Cowboys win this fucking Super Bowl. Bro, we're getting tired of trying to let the rest of the league, especially the Chicago Bears, catch up with us.
Yeah, don't sweat that, because we are definitely gonna deal with you.
That goddamn Tom Brady is still playing.
No, he retired. He finally retired.
No. Now they're talking about him going to Miami.
Yeah, he ain't about to do that.
That motherfucker doesn't stop. I think he's an android.
He's not an android.
I think he's an android, bro. He doesn't quit. It's ridiculous. It's super fucking ridiculous. He needs to quit. Retire, motherfucker. God damn it. Can somebody else win a Super Bowl? You got to have them all?
Hey.
No, Tom Brady is still going to be winning Super Bowls when he's like 90.
Nah, Brady's done, man. He ain't going nowhere.
He's going to be riding around on one of those little scooters throwing fucking tight spirals.
No, Brady's pretty much over. We got the next up and coming. We are moving this.
Hold up, who's we?
Oh, the Chicago Bears, dude. Justin Fields. Come on, dude.
What's that?
It's the quarterback. Number one. Number uno.
What?
Yes, number uno. That's his number. Number one.
So you guys got a new field. I would like to congratulate you.
No, I hope they don't leave. I hope they don't leave Soldier Field to go.
I don't understand why they would name it Justin Fields, though.
No.
What are you talking about?
That's the quarterback.
Of what?
The Chicago Bears. They play at Soldier
Hold up, you guys
Field.
still have a football team?
Dude, listen. I would say I would smack that old dusty ass hat off your head, but I can't reach you right now. Yes, we have a football team. And you know what? We may even get fucking Ezekiel Elliott. We may get Zeke. We're still sitting at like 44, 40, between 44 and 48 million.
You know what? I hope you do get Zeke.
And every time we play y'all, he burns y'all for 200.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Zeke barely averages over a yard a carry.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he does.
Don't do that, dude.
Zeke is done.
No, Zeke is not done.
Zeke is done. It's over.
No, he is not.
It is over.
Come on.
No, Zeke. No, Zeke is not doing anything. It's over.
No.
It's over. I hope you guys do get Zeke. I won't have to worry about you guys in the playoffs.
Oh, wow. That's what we got? Wow.
Yeah, Zeke sucks. Well, it's not because he's a bad player, right? Or anything like that. They put too many miles on him too early, bruh.
He was a workhorse.
He was their workhorse. Look at people like Earl Campbell and the older running backs who didn't get out early enough. They can't even walk.
Yeah.
It's and Zeke's one of those guys, man. We put too much on him too early. Because Dak Prescott is a shit quarterback.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
No, Dak sucks. When your backup outplays you, you probably should be replaced. If he didn't have a guaranteed contract for the next couple of years, Dak would not be in Dallas.
No. Your backup did not outplay him.
Oh, our backup went 4-1 and only had one interception.
Dude.
Dak Prescott set the league leading interception rating. He had more interceptions than any quarterback during the year. And he missed 5 fucking games.
No, my man. No, he didn't. No.
No, he did miss 5 games.
That's either my quarterback.
No, your quarterback had 11. Zach had 17.
That's either my quarterback or it was who else was like on the low man on the totem pole that kept getting sacked and throwing interceptions.
No, your quarterback had 11. Zach had 17.
Oh, good Lord. I don't know. I'm going to have to check. I'm going to have to check.
Check it. So, hold up. Let me close this off. Ladies and gentlemen, so please check out my boy. He's going to present sports info for you. He'll be on this show quite regularly. And we're going to try to get his stuff up. Go check and subscribe to him. We're going to set up his YouTube channel probably tomorrow. or at least by Monday. So I'm in the middle of a move.
We'll work it out.
And go check him out. And hey, if you have questions about sports, he's your guy, especially about professional wrestling, even though professional wrestling is a debate.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, Symbol. What's the debate?
The debate is, I think, Scott Steiner, Randy Orton, two of the most underrated wrestlers in the history.
No. Randy got his props. Randy got his props. What 14?
What about Scott Steiner?
Scott Steiner, he blackballed himself. He couldn't get along with anybody. That was his problem. Yeah, Big Papa Pump was an asshole.
Yeah, he was.
He was an asshole. Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of me.
He was just as bad as the Ultimate Warrior, another asshole who didn't get it until.
But the Ultimate Warrior wasn't really a wrestler. Scott Steiner could put any suplex you asked him to.
Oh yeah, the Frankensteiner. Yeah. Oh yeah. Steiner
he invented the Hurricanrana.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. He invented the Hurricanrana.
Oh, he didn't invent the Hurricanrana. He reinvented it to the Steiner, the Frankensteiner. That's what it was called.
No, it wasn't even around when he was around. We could talk about this later. We're running out of time. I appreciate you, James. You guys go check out the James Williams Sports Show. It's going to be on YouTube. We're going to get this off and going. He doesn't have a cowboy hat, but that's his own fault.
No, I got a bear skull cap.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It only gets worse from there.
Oh, yeah. And then the next time we have this conversation, we will definitely get into the Second Amendment because we still have not got into depth about the Second Amendment yet.
No, we haven't, but I need my guns.
Yes, I need my guns too, but yet and still.
No, especially out here in the rural areas because you got bears. God.
We have bears here.
Humongous hogs.
We have mountain lions here. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and snakes. It's like, fuck.
Well, we don't have snakes like that here, so you know.
Right, you're fighting with wildlife half the time.
Yeah, that's
all right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Make sure you check out the James Williams Sports Show. It's coming out soon. Very, very soon. James is going to be on my show. And we'll just do it from there. Thank you. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, remember, keep your powder dry and do what you got to do.
Later.